Welcome in. When's your birthday? How are you? Hope your day is going well. No? Left? Very well. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm in rare form. Used to be live on TikTok. Got bananaed. Now I'm live on YouTube. If you're over here, if you're watching this video, this message is for you. And this is the proof that I'm on YouTube. It looks like there's 17 people in the Mamma Jamma. Come through. Moon in Pisces. What does this mean for you? Ba-da-bop. I'm in rare form. Used to be live on TikTok. Got bananaed. Now I'm live on YouTube. If you're watching this video, this message is for you. And this is the proof that I'm on YouTube. Looks like there's 10 people in here now in the Mamma Jamma. Come through. Moon in Pisces. What does this mean for you? Let me get some more juice. Let's go. TikTok done messed up, honestly. If you're from TikTok, let me know. Put TikTok in the YouTube comments. Let's get it going. What'll it be? Can we get some zodiac signs in the comments? Who says that we can't do TikTok things on YouTube? Who said this? James Baker, am I okay? I'm not okay, bub. I'm living in the United States of America. There's a lot of things that I'm not okay about. What's your zodiac sign? This live's about you, James. What'll it be? And I'm gonna keep this public, so you could blow up from this. What'll it be? Huh? And my Denzel Washington, huh? You know, Denzel, he definitely, talks with the body language. Anywho, it's been a minute. If you're in here for the first time, welcome. I'm the Lab Coat Astrologer, aka Victor Moore. Been doing astrology for over 2 decades, helping people unravel the intricacies of the astrological chart. And let's warm up. Let's do a free analysis first. Whoever puts their birth information in the comments, I'll look up. I got my trusty dusty iPad that my daughter put a sticker on. Apparently, it looks like she put a Chanel sticker on it. Okay. It is what it is. I wanted to, I don't know why, I am here to share a little bit about the transits. Who's in here about transits? Who knows about transits? Who knows what a transit, an astrological transit is? Comment in the comments. Don't be shy. Say something. Talk to me. I wonder if I can go live with somebody. And I can't go live with somebody here. What I can do is can I do that? I can green screen. Here we go. This is beautiful. I can actually point to plan. This is what we're doing here. We're doing, I say, Es la química de astrología. You're getting comments delayed. Okay, Shannon, thank you. Alex, hello. How are you? Is there anybody here from TikTok? Is there anyone from the talk? I'll no longer be going live on TikTok anymore. There's no reason to now. Now that, and it's been a long time coming, honestly. This is the sign of Aries on another note. This is the wording of Taurus. Sweet, nutty, salty. I got this from this museum. Whole nother note. Like the live if you're enjoying the content. Or don't. Either or. Not from TikTok. I found you on YouTube in January. Alex, let's go. How long you been doing astrology? How long you been doing astrology? Shannon, you're a Leo. Let's go, Shan. With a Leo. I'm wondering if it's a roar or a meow. You know what they say? I say, we as astrologers sometimes say that Leo is creative. Leo is expressive, can be flamboyant. You already knew these things, though, right? Leo can also be dramatic. Everyone can be dramatic, but as a Leo, or as an individual with this, who was born with while the sun was in Leo, right? There's a little more dramaticism, you know, and not for nothing and for something, you're gonna hear me talk about astrology and the code of astrology. It's my intent to share with you the code that you may not get right in the beginning, but through hanging out with me, you'll get it. And I would like to focus on the moon, right? Which is the present moment, the transit moon. You said, yup, extra. Is it an extra roar or a extra meow? Or is it a baby kitty? Is it meow? Is it meow? Meow? You know, or is it a little bit of both or all of the above? Right? But real quickly here, because I talk a lot, right? Leo is here. And so Pisces is here. So if we count, we can see how the Pisces moon affects Leo from a solar stance. Leo 1, first house, even though it's here in the ninth house, where I'm acting as Ezekiel in this form. Leo 1, Virgo 2, Libra 3, Scorpio 4. Sagittarius would be the fifth house of Leo if we count Leo as 1. Capricorn as 6, Aquarius as 7, and Pisces as 8, which is an intimate place. Shan. Do your friends call you Shan? Can I call you Shan? Shan the Leo. Shannon. Notice the right? So what is the 8th house in astrology? The 8th house is the house of shared resources, intimacy, however that works for you with your meows. It's a revival in some instances. Are you with me? It points to the partner's finances. Maybe someone owes you a couple of dollars. Maybe a little more than a couple, because Venus and Saturn is there. It might be serious. Oh, you responded quickly to that. You said, yes, they do, and you can. You know, the astrologer thing. There is a little bit of a delay here. Let me post this video here over on TikTok, see if we get some action. Post it. We're going to post all kinds of YouTube stuff. We're going to post all kinds of YouTube stuff on TikTok. Seriously. And I'm live on YouTube. Ba-da-bop. Moon in Pisces. What does this mean for you? Lab Coat Astrologer LLC on the tubular. Come through. Ba-da-bop. Yeah, we're just gonna post a billion videos on TikTok. Anywho, Shannon, does that make sense? Does that resonate with you, with the Leo sun sign for you? With the Leo sun sign for you, with the moon currently in Pisces? Yay or nay? You know, and that's one layer. That's one layer. Another layer for you is we can look at Leo and we can look at the sun in Taurus. Another layering, right? And so like I said before, we can count, right? It's a code. Astrology is coded. It works with you. Watch this code. Alex, Pisces, sun, and moon here. Alex, what'll it do? Very sensitive you are, and tapped in you are, Alex. Look at this energy here, sitting here in Pisces. Look at this. Look at this. It was bigger. It was a bigger cluster of planets here. Shannon, one moment. Alex, you're experiencing what's called a lunar return. When the moon goes all the way around and returns to where it was when you were born, because you have the moon in Pisces. Capiche? Whoever liked this live, let me know that you liked the live, because I want to shout your name out on YouTube. I want to megaphone you. I want to get you on the megaphone. If you're liking the live, put I like the live in the comments so I can shout you out. Big up. Big up. Gunshot up. Poof. In the air. All right? You've been laying low because the energy has been so intense? Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, Kendra Fish. Oh, you like the live? Okay. Kendra Fisher. Big ups. Gunshot. Gunshot. No gun, not a gun, real gunshot. An air, a Family Dollar pistola. Pistola. Pisti. T. Anywho, Alex, that's okay. You've been laying low. You've done a good job. If I had a switchboard over here, I'd do all kinds of you know what I mean? Because of this symbol here. This symbol here is Saturn. Can everybody put Saturn, hashtag Saturn in the comments? Let's see if YouTube tells a whole bunch of people and we get 1 million people, we can blow up overnight. Let's see. I feel like doing another video on TikTok. Every time I get the spirit moving in my heart, oh, moving in my heart. I don't know if I told you, but I'm live on YouTube. Come through. Where's the music coming from? That was weird. That's weird. So TikTok's gonna get a bunch of YouTube stuff for me. They wanted content, they're gonna get it. TikTok wanted content and they're gonna get it. I'm gonna flood it every time I think about TikTok. I'm thinking about it now. Oh, Lab Coat Astrologer LLC on YouTube. If you're into astrology, this video is just for you. Come through. Let's blast it. Okay, Shannon, thank you for the hashtag Saturn. Shannon, do you have a rising sign? Let's talk astrology. We're going to be doing donation-based readings over here, but not tonight. Tonight, we're just going to have a good time. So, if you have astrological questions, perfect place. If you want to collab with me and you want to go live and have a conversation side by side, comment on the video. I'm making this public. I'm going YouTube bananas. I'm going naners. No pun, TikTok. No pun, but we're doing it. You did it, I'm doing it. Te gusta, me gusta. Te gust, me gust. Te gust, me gust. Te gust, me gust. If you'd like to donate towards the cause, I won't be mad at you. I don't know if you might have to check the bio for PayPals and Cash Apps and all this stuff. PayPal's and Venmo's preferred. Other than that, you can go to the website tlcastrologer.com, right? And you can donate and place yourself on a list if you'd like to be placed on the list. I have my phone here with TikTok loaded, ready to YouTube it up. You know what I'm saying? Ba-da-pop. And that's where I'm at, you know? I usually am in bed by now. I'm usually in bed by now, but something came over me, right? Some type of crown came over me tonight. You know, I'm usually in bed, but it's a different platform, so I don't know. It's everything's mental, you know. Everything's mental. But anywho, Libra rising, Aries moon. Okay, so you're a Leo with an Aries rising and an Aries moon. Interesting. That puts the sun in the 11th house. This is Libra here. Virgo 12, Leo 11. And so the 11th house in astrology is the house of hopes, wishes, and friends, quite simply. And in astrology, the sun sign is symbolic of authority figures and the father. Not for nothing. So with the sun being positioned posited in your 11th house, we could simply interpret that as the father, and the relationship with the father is like a friend. Right? Like the live if you enjoy the content. If you just got here, welcome. Into astrology, you've come to the perfect place. Like the live. And subscribe, follow me. I'm always in here, boom, bam, powing, with astrology. I'm eclectic. I'm different. I'm weird. I'm like a Frankenstein, you know, inventive, crazy, off sometimes, on sometimes, you know, like a light switch, you know, off and on. Capiche? Now, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to light up the comments. I'm used to comments like quicker. I guess this is kind of good for me, with the slower comments and the delayed comments, but it's all good. And thank you for the comments. If you've liked the video, let me know so I can shout you out on YouTube. Maybe you can go big, viral. We have Kendra Fisher has already liked the live. Anyone else has liked the live? Shannon, I'm wondering, did that resonate with you? The father is like a friend to you with the sun shining in the 11th house in your chart. Talk about it. Let me know. Let me get my trusty dusty wand here. I got a thing for sticks, for wielding sticks. Okay? I got to do this. The name you know, the name you trust. Oh, did I let you know that I'm live on YouTube? Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. Come through. I'm flooding it. What was it? What was it you said I was going through with my moon again? It's called a lunar return. When the moon, because when you were born, the moon was in Pisces. This is the zodiac sign Pisces, right? And so when you were born, the moon was here, and every approximately 27 to 30 days, the moon comes back to Pisces, and you're experiencing that time right now as we meet, right? So the moon comes back to where it was when you were born, and it's called a lunar return back to the spot. And what it means is like a new beginning. You've completed a cycle and you start again. Repitan, right? Another new cycle when it comes to your beliefs, with your inner vision. Ms. Williams, you like the stick? Thank you. Like the live, and I'll give you a shout out if you let me know that you like the live. If you like the live, let me know you like the live so I can shout you out. Maybe you go viral on YouTube without even posting a video. Let's test it. Thank you. This sticks for you. Yo, this sticks for you is hilarious. There's another commercial for a beverage that says this such and such is for you, but the stick is for you, Ms. Williams, especially because you like it. Like, te gusta, me gusta. All right. It's also a wand and a conductor. I'm also a conductor of the heavens a little bit. J Main, jobless behavior. Yes, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for that comment. Get in here. What's your zodiac sign? I was looking for a J Main who said jobless behavior. I wish I had my turntables going on here. I'd give you a shout. You might go viral on YouTube. You might go viral, J Main. My man. J Main. Get in here. What's your zodiac sign? Participate. Very cool. I can't wait for new cycles. Thank you. The new cycle's already here, Alex. The new cycle is already here. Now, if you wanted to look at this even a little bit more and fine-tuned, right, a little more mathematical, you see these degrees here? You see these degrees? This is the moon at 13 degrees, and it looks like 50 arc minutes. This is the North Node at 26 degrees and 50. J-Main, there's a little bit of math in here too. Jobless behavior and mathematical behavior. Both and. Get all of it. Don't just put me at the jobless behavior section. Also put me in the mathematical calculative location, okay? Capiche? Ba-da-bop? Appreciate you. Now, so if you get into it, Alex, you look at the degrees and you look at the degree of where the moon was when you were born by degree, which is the first set of numbers, and the second set of numbers is arc minutes. Okay? And if you get it, if you tinker with the clock, kind of like Benjamin Banneker, clockmaker, wooden clock maker, by the way, from a rusty clock. He was jobless. Benjamin Banneker was jobless, making clocks out of wood with damn near hardly no tools, jobless, in the cabin. You figure, dummy? And so, anywho, that's like that. But, Alex, when you get into the degrees a little bit, it doesn't take much but a viewing. It starts off with a viewing and you being observant. You're a pictorialist. You learn with pictures, I assume. I don't know nothing about you, but I've, over the 26, soon to be 26 years of studying this stuff, sometimes jobless, sometimes with job, right? I've recognized that those who have Pisces planets and placements are very perceptive and learn in pictures, right? People learn in different ways. Amen in the comments if you're with me. If you're just getting here, welcome. You're into astrology. You've come to the perfect place. Shannon, did you leave? Are you still here? Ms. Williams, what's your birth information? Talk astrology to me. Talk astrology to me. I'm in here at 1:12 a.m. with jobless behavior. Let's do it. Ba-da-bop. You've come to the right place. You've come. Moon in Pisces. What does this mean for you? Sag Sun, Taurus Moon, Aquarius Rising. Different you are. Very different. Alex, you do learn best visually. Nothing makes sense until I see it. I'm with you. Still here. Thanks for the read. Shannon, that was just the tip. I'm not even done with it. You said, yes, Father, resonates greatly. Yes. Okay, thank you so much for that. Did you ever post on we can be clients for your school? Shannon, you mentioned that. You can send me, listen to me. You started asking perfect questions. How do I respond to you over here? Bear with me here. Bear with me. How do I respond to that? I respond to it by talking. Okay, so if you go to I don't even know if I can say my phone number in here. Can I say my phone number in here? And you got it. You got it, Kendra. You got it. Shannon, let me see how I can do this here. Let me go to my YouTube channel. Bear with me here. Let me get my jobless stuff together here. Let me get my jobless situated here. Let me get cleaned up here a little bit. Here, you know what I mean? Ba-da-bop. Let me get my shit cleaned up a little bit here. Let me see if I could blood clot and go to my... I don't know how to comment on here. You have my number, then text me. Thank you so much for helping me out, Shannon. And yes, I'm looking for clients who want to participate and get some assistance with coaching. I'm going from jobless astrologer to with job certified coach. You know, it's your pick. You do what you want. I'm not for everyone, and I know this here. There's almost 8 billion people, 8 million, cadillion, 8 million, billion. How many people are here? Let me ask my assistant. How many people are here on the planet Earth? How many people are here on the planet Earth? Eight 8028504 I don't know if that's 8. Oh my goodness. Let's see something here. Okay, that's done. Let's save this. Bear with me here. Processing. Shannon, text me now so I know you're serious. Don't forget, because if you don't do it now, then you're going to forget. Copy. If you're just getting here, you're new, welcome. You're into astrology. You've come to the perfect place. You've come to the perfect place. How do you say this? You've come 8,028,504,258 people on the blood clot planet then. You know? That's... Are we overpopulated here on the planet Earth? Huh? Whether Earth is overpopulated depends on how we define overpopulation. My assistant's crafty. It's less about the number of people and more about how resources are distributed. Shannon, let's say interested. Give me your birth information too. Let me know a good time to reach out to you. Let me know a good time to reach out to you. You know, give me 3 good times to give you a shout. Let me know if you're Eastern, Standard, Western, Pacific. Where in the world are you? Are you in Zimbabwe? Where are you? Now let me read this real quick. If you're new here, you're into astrology, if you're liking this and you've already liked it here, then put something in the comments so I know. Encourage me. I need to be empowered as well. Right? There's a little delay. I'm so excited for YouTube to get that fixed and make it more TikTokable. YouTube, come on. I believe in you. Let's do this here. Here's a breakdown. Arguments for overpopulation, resource strain, there's excessive consumption of food, water, and energy in many areas. That's an issue. Environmental impact. High human activity contributes to deforestation, pollution, and climate change. Issue. Urban crowding. Cities are becoming denser, often with inadequate housing, sanitation, and infrastructure. Situation. Concern. Waste and pollution. More people means more waste, landfills, plastics, and oceans, etc. Problem. Arguments against overpopulation. Resource mismanagement. We produce enough food globally, but much is wasted or unevenly distributed. Concern. Declining birth rates. Many countries, especially in Europe and East Asia, are facing population decline. Ay, Dios mío. Not good. Concern. Technology and innovation. Advances in agriculture, energy, and healthcare can support more people sustainably. Space availability. There's still vast unused land. The issue is often economic or political, not spatial. Concern. Esoteric or spiritual lens. Some believe Earth isn't overpopulated, but energetically misaligned. Imbalances in how humans live with the planet. From this view, Earth can sustain more life if humans return to harmony with natural laws and cycles. Big ups to hashtag natural laws and cycles in the comments. That's what it's about. So it's less about how many people and more about how we live together. So we're not overpopulated, but there's a need for working together. Who's with me? We lost some people. We're losing people. That's fine. Not for everybody. K. Brooks, chat, zodiac sign. Flood the comments with astrology stuff. Questions. You got questions, I might have an answer. You know? So I retract that statement that we're overpopulated. I heard that from somewhere. It might have been a gate member. I might have been a gate member. You know? But that's pretty interesting there. So it's a matter of, what is it? I gotta write that down. That's a banger. Thank you so much, assistant. That's actually I stand corrected. I sometimes make mistakes. How many people are here on the planet? 8,028,504,258. Let's write that down. That's a specific number, isn't it? I think that waste and garbage and the plastic in the oceans is a humongous issue. And it's interesting to me how when I speak for myself, when I buy healthy products, that they're in plastic. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know? And I think that it has a lot to do with Pisces, not only Pisces, but Neptune in Pisces. And now that Saturn, over the course of the past 2 years, it's been a significant issue. Not for nothing. So let me jot this down real quick, because I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student of life. It's less about how many people and more about how we live together. Return to harmony with natural laws and cycles. Now, the moon is in Pisces, so it's about having empathy. Let's have empathy for the earth. Let's have a moment of silence, and let's imagine a heart around the earth for a moment. We can help the earth just through thought. It is said that thought is a powerful thing, right? Miss Williams, right? We're going to get to you too. You left some information in here. What did you put in here? Let me see. You put Sag, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Aquarius rising. Yeah, Sag Sun is adventurous. Taurus Moon is exalted. You're a foodie. Yes, you are. With an ascendant of Aquarius. You're weird, you're strange, you're different. And not for nothing and for something, you're similar to Shannon. You and Shannon have something in common in that Shannon's sun shines in her 11th house. Her relationship with her father was like friendly. And your relationship potentially with your father was potentially friendly. Even though your father was probably a rolling stone with the sun in Sagittarius. Not for nothing. All right. Let's do ask the assistant this. How can we and what measures can a human do individually to help return to harmony with natural laws and cycles? You're on the East Coast. I got you. Thank you so much. Have you gotten a reading from me before? Shan? For a discount donation, weekend is best. Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning. Thank you so much, Shan. I appreciate you. Let's log you in here. Thank you for speaking up. They say, you know what they say? I even say sometimes closed mouth doesn't get fed. Shannon, serious. Shannon. Serious client. You're a serious client. You're in there. You're on. Shannon, for speaking up, you're not going to be disappointed. My daddy was my homie. See that? Look at that. So sun, there's just two testimonies that point to the sun in the 11th house and the father or the father figure. Doesn't have to be the biological father. Doesn't have to be. All right? It could be the stepfather or the secondary father or the father figure. All right? Shannon, I did give you a $50 off private reading. I'm looking at it right here. Bada bop. Maybe would you like to do that this weekend? Maybe we can set you up with the coaching session, right? For one, hook you up. That's donation based. It goes from $1 to whatever it is that you like. There's no need to pay, but if you'd like to, it's welcomed, right? But we can also, after that, or at another hour, we can do, it's actually 30 minutes of the client session, and then we could do 60 to 90 minutes of the astrology reading if you'd like. Are you interested? Let me know, Shan. I have some pertinent information for you, anywho, as an Aquarius rising, because you're one of the few, the proud, the Aquarians on the ascendant. Right? All right. If you're enjoying the live and me jumping all over the place, put a thumbs up in the comments. Do something. Let me know. I'm a combination of excited, tired, and a little irritated, learning how to transmute my energy from the TikTok. I just want to let you know that I'm always doing live astrology on YouTube now. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. Ba-da-ba. You know, no title, no hashtags, no nothing. Just flood the... I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know. Okay? Let's go back here to some education, to some Pisces education. Not for nothing and for something at the same time. I want to share something with you. Pisces, which looks like this, right? It looks like an H or whatever. It's supposed to look like this. This is how I draw it. Right? Let's take this off for a moment. Bear with me. Let me me jump around a little bit. Jump up, and get down. Jump, jump, jump. So this is the symbol of Pisces right here. And it's supposed to be like this. Pisces is a koi fish, right? Said to be a koi fish. And it's like 2 koi fishes, right? This is not the best fish picture, right? Let me get a, you know, if we can be a little creative and you got to use your imagination a little bit, right? And so I do sometimes draw my symbols like this. You know, I draw my symbols like this. You know, like this here. And it looks like 2 fish, if you will. So let's go back here. And I want to bring your attention here to Pisces. This is Pisces again. You'll see it look different in different programs, if you will. This is Astro Gold. By the way, I like it because you can tinker with the hours, minutes, and seconds. I strongly, highly encourage it if you're new and you're serious about learning astrology. But what I wanted to share with you is that Pisces has, each zodiac sign has a planetary ruler, and Pisces has 2 planetary rulers. Some zodiac signs have 1 planetary ruler, some zodiac signs have 2 planetary rulers, and it's worth noting. It's worth memorizing. It's worth it, right? So, Bob, Neptune is 1 planet. It looks like a scepter here, right? It looks like this. I want to bring your attention to Exhibit A, right? It looks like this symbol here, right? Neptune, it looks like a scepter. It looks like, it's not a gang symbol, and if it was a gang symbol, it's a gang symbol that's gotten its symbol from the Neptune, right? It's the trident, right? In the mythology, it's Poseidon, and it stands for this Trinity, if you will. You know, not Father, Son, Holy Spirit originally. It's Mother, Father, Child, if you will. And the mother and the father would be the equal bar, and the child would be the higher bar because the child is supposed to surpass. That's my own theory. Don't take that as face value. But it's when you see planets, you'll see this crossing point. You'll see this crossing point, which we'll get into, and this is above matter and below matter. And if you look at this symbol here, you see that this trident is above matter. This is matter, the symbol of matter, the cross. X marks the spot. This is matter. And this is a trident above matter. Thus, therefore, it's thrice above and pointing to the upper echelon of things, right? That's what the symbol, if we wanted to get into symbolism, you're not going to get this too much anywhere before. It's not in any books. People don't talk about it, but it is essential. It is essential. I also want to let you know, if you're passing by here, it's your first time, welcome. I also want to let you know, if you're not into astrology and you're like, oh, astrology's hogwash, then I want to bring you to the section of astronomy, okay? Because they also use this symbol for Neptune, huh? And astronomy is considered a science. And this trident, right? They don't talk about it in astronomy. You know, I'm going to get excited here for a little bit because they say that, you know, there's these 2 teams, like, oh, astrologers and astronomers are like, oh, astrology is not a science, it's nothing, it's hogwash, it's malarkey. But the astronomers use the same symbology as the astrologers use for the planet Neptune. Worth noting. Worth noting. Anywho, I wanted to share that. Let's go back to Exhibit A.5. You're right. So Neptune is a planet that rules Pisces. Also, I said 2 planetary rulers. Jupiter. I don't know if you can see it over here. I got stuff in the way over here. Can I move this? I can't move that. I hope you can see this here. This is Jupiter at 20 degrees and 1 arc minute. It was at 19. It looks like it just moved to 20 degrees, I think, within the past day or so, right? For all the Geminis, this is one of the reasons why I say, and it is said, and you hear other astrologers say that, oh, I'm a Gemini. Oh, Gemini, you guys got a lot of good stuff happening to you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And they're saying that because Jupiter is here, right? Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system from an astrological perspective. Jupiter is the planet of fortune, opportunity, luck, learning, education, traveling, philosophy, publishing, foreign people, places, and things and such. And so Jupiter and Neptune are both planets that carry this Piscean energy. Okay, Brooks, what do you got here? You got Sag rising. Welcome. Taurus sun, Aqua moon. Question. How would you interpret Pluto in the 5th house, square the sun in the 9th house of a solar return? Depends. It depends there, K. Brooks. You started getting me on a free night. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Use me. I opened the doors. You step through them. Get in there. Hang on a minute on the Pisces section. Let's go in here with K. Brooks. K. Brooks chat. Ladies and gentlemen, K. Brooks chat in the house, right? Taurus sun, happy birthday to you. Coming up, right? Sag rising is a teacher. Hard to settle down, hard to tie you down, right? Always on the go. Grass is greener syndrome, Sagittarius, right? With the Aquarius moon makes you eclectic too. Similar to me a little bit, right? I'm not saying I have an Aquarius moon, and I'm not saying I don't have an Aquarius moon, but I said similar to me, right? Thank you, right? Now, I got to get a little bit of clarity on this. I have a clarifying question for you because you said Pluto in the 5th house. Now, if I'll figure this out. So if you're a Sagittarius rising, Pluto in the 5th house would be Aries in the 5th house. Because you're saying Pluto in the 5th. Oh, but you're saying in the solar return chart. I need to know what sign Pluto's in. I know you said a solar return, so I know the sun is in the 9th house in Taurus. So if the sun is in the 9th house, Taurus, Aquarius would be in the 6th house. You're using a Placidus house system. And I could tell from the way in which you numerically coding and placing these planets. If you have Taurus in the 9th house, then Aquarius would be in the 6th house because the 6th house squares the 9th house. You with me? Don't be sorry, BK Brooks chat. You're Aquarius, but there's going to be a disconnect in this conversation for one, because I'm not talking to you face to face and I'm not able to hear you, because in the hearing there's certain nuances that allow me to specify. But answer me this, riddle me this, K. Brooks. Do you utilize the house system of Placidus? Let's find this out first here. I think so. And if that be the case, then we have to assess the situation a little bit more. Apple cider vinegar, don't be. Yes, so you use Placidus house system. So when you use the Placidus house system, not saying it's a right system, not saying it's a wrong system. I don't use it, but it's okay. I hope you crack the case and you evolve yourself. Stick around here a little bit because we're going to add some other house systems that could help you out, okay? Now, when you use the Placidus house system, the sizes of these house compartments could be large and some could be small. And it gets a little tricky. If you're just learning, I would say start with the whole sign house system, right? And then as you progress, then use the equal house system. And then maybe come back to the Placidus house system. I could be wrong. Do what you want. Doesn't matter to me. It's not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments to scroll. You're the master of your own fate and the captain of your own soul. Figuratively. Right? You know? But we need to clarify and get the house stations before I were to answer that question. You see what I'm saying? And you're not an Aquarius, and in reality, none of us are any of these signs and planets. We were born in a season in which we fall under, right? Technically, if we're being technical, right? But I need to know, in order to answer your question. Let's just go with the aspect and me not be so technical. Sometimes I get technical and people leave, they get bored, right? So let's get right to it. The sun square Pluto. I think the sun in Taurus square Pluto in Aquarius. I'm just going to go on a limb and say that's what you're talking about. What it means is that when it comes to your identity and your valuing of yourself, there's a transformation going on. There's a transformation in regards to your public image. I would say if the sun is in the 9th house of Taurus, then Aquarius is in the 6th house, and there's a transformation with your diet, right? With your eating, with your not only your physical health, but also your mental health and mental well-being. Alex, you're loving this stream? Alex, you come to the perfect place. I hope you don't never leave. I hope you watch every one of my videos. I need you. Tell your friends I'm on a quest to get, I'm trying to be like Mr. Beast. He's my role model. He's my tube model. He's my YouTubular model, honestly. I watched a thing with him. He's a monster. I thought I worked hard. I don't. I'm not compared to Mr. Beast. He literally is. I see why they call him a beast. The kid's a beast. Mr. Beast, what's good? Good to meet you. Good to see you. I hope you come in here. I read your chart. I actually been reading your chart a little bit too. It's so interesting to me. Your life story that you were talking with the one guy on there on that the goddamn the guy who talks like this. He's from London. He talks like this. What's his name? What is his name? On the what is the show called? He brings different people in there and he talks like this there. I'm probably mixing in the Australian, the Irish, and the London accent. But what is his name? The interview, the guy that what is his name? What is the guy? The brown guy, light-skinned brown guy. Big YouTuber. He had Mr. Beast on there. And he was talking to him, and Mr. Beast was talking to him back. And I learned so much from the thing there. Anybody know? What's the name of that thing? I gotta find out now. Blood clot. One blood clot. One blood clot. 2 blood clots. 3 blood clots. 4 clot blood clotter. A blood clatter. A blood clatter. That's the tiredness setting in. I've been tired before. I might as well just stay up the whole night. Why not? Why stop now? You know, let's just read charts until the sun rises. And that's what I do. That's how I get better. You know, doing astrology until you're delirious. Here it is. I found him. What's his name? The neuroscientist. The Diary of a CEO. His name. What is his name? And he's got some haters. This man. I love this man. What is his name? Let me see his name. I followed him. What is his name? The Diary of a CEO. 10.2 million subscribers. One of my role models here. This is what I'm trying to be like. I wonder if I can do this in one day. I mean, 10.2 million people coming into my life. He's from the United Kingdom. What is his name? What is your name? What is your name? Anyway, subscribe to this channel, The Diary of a CEO. Excellent. You know what's even more excellent? This is what made. Let me tell you. Anybody want to know a secret? I'm going to tell you, even if you don't want to know. So what I like to do, right, is I like to get famous people, look at their birthday, and then go to Wikipedia. Nerdy. Super nerdy. Weird. Don't you have anything else better to do? You're jobless. You're jobless, and you're looking at famous people's birthdays and watching and looking at their social media or their Wikipedia. What's wrong with you, kid? I learned so much from there because it's through my research and analysis of the Wikipedia. They tell you everything at an early age. You know, divorced. You know, father left, surgery, hit in the head with a stone. And you start recognizing all these things in the Wikipedia. You're like, holy shit. And then you look at the chart. Wait a minute. Okay. Wow. Look at the progress chart. Okay. Wow. And that's how you learn. That's how I learn. Love it. But it's tedious. Stephen Bartlett is his name. Kay Brooks, thank you so much. Yes, Stephen Bartlett. Good to see you, Mr. Bartlett. Appreciate you. Love your work and ethic there. You're a beast. And you had Mr. Beast on your show. You're 2 beasts. Come on to my show. I'll read your chart. Like a pamphlet, like a Jehovah's Witness pamphlet. I'll read you. And anybody on this planet. Trump. Get in here. Read you. Not for nothing and for something at the same time. Trump's getting ready to have a Mars return. He's about to be on shit. Well, he's about to be on Mars shit, quite specifically. And it's okay. We can do a show about that. If you guys tell some people and get a bunch of people in here, we'll do a Trump reading. Your Lord, your chief, and I was going to say your Lord and Commander. Your chief and commander, Donald Trumpinator is what I call him. My man. I will. I like that you're streaming where we can listen to other charts. I'd like to learn more about a reading. I have a lot going on with my sun and moon that I want to figure out. You come to the perfect place. Now I'm going to let you know, this is the first I do donation-based readings, so don't think that I'm just going to be on here just giving free stuff away all the time. It's really all free and it really all costs. Really both. It's really perspective, right? Because it costs for you to be here to listen to me, because you got to listen to my shenanigans and me jumping around, and you got to decipher it. All that costs. You're spending, right? May not be Federal Reserve notes. It may not be the deductions off your little plastic card that is... Six eighths, 3 6/8 by 2 1/8. Interesting math. That geometry is worth looking at. I was on a quest to figure that out, but I don't want to get carried away into that, scaring people. All right, but you'd love a Trump reading. I'd love to give a Trump reading too. We got to have more people in here than 6, though. I tell you that much. Bada-bop. I'll tell you what I do. Let's do a TikTok video real quick. Let's do a TikTok video. Let's do a TikTok video. Hang on. Let's do a TikTok video live while we're live right now. Okay? Hey, I just was wondering if you guys would like me to do a YouTube video live on YouTube of Donald Trump. Let me know. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. Come through. Posted. I'm not even doing no more damn hashtags on TikTok. Let's check the algorithm of just slinging shit up there of astrology and whatever I want. All right? That's how we do it. That's how we transmute the energy. You can't beat them, join them. Let's do it. All right, who's next, by the way? Let me scroll back here. I usually don't do this. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Yeah, K. Brooks, you need to get a reading here, bub, so we can figure this out. And you got some understanding, a little bit of understanding to do. Ms. Williams, are you still here? Who's here? Who wants a reading? Who wants me to read their chart? You guys are so quiet. It's Thursday, for Pete's sake. Jupiter day. Turn up a little bit. Or don't. It's up to you. I get better with each and every time. Anywho, matters not how straight the gate. What I like about YouTube is that the time that you've been on shows you how many hours and minutes and seconds. Splash. Kendra's, you're wet over there? Okay. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a wetness. Water sign. I'm gonna say water sign. Splash. Okay. Moon in Pisces. It gets a little wet with the moon in Pisces. I ain't even gonna hold you, unless you want me to. But up. You know, it gets moist with the moon in Pisces. You know, sensitive, caring. Notice how Venus, while we're talking about wetness, we might as well talk about Venus only because the moon is so close to it. And so Venus and where Venus is in the astrological chart points to where and how, you know, I don't want to get too much into it, but it points to touch, what you like, how you like, what your tastes are. Yes, your Venus. Venus points to your erogenous, excuse me, erogyny zones. Anybody ever heard that? That's in books. That's in books. Okay? That's definitely in books. Yeah. So, I think I've exercised this hour of astrology. Oh, I wanted to also share that I heard, and I can see how this is actually accurate, that the moon, Venus, and Saturn are going to be creating this smiley face, which is dynamic. It's very dynamic. Because the moon is like in a crescent form, it's getting ready to be a new moon. Whenever you see the moon, what is it, waning, it looks more and more like a sliver. And so tomorrow, matter of fact, let me get the exact. I think it's this upcoming morning. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. I think it's today. Shh. 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 No, it's not today. It's tonight. No, it's not. It is tonight. It's tonight before the sun sets. Would you look at that? I think the people in the southern, people who are in Brazil are going to see it more so than us. It depends on where you are. But I think people in the southern half of the globe are going to see it because at lunchtime, we're not going to see it. The best time to see it would be in the morning time, would be this upcoming morning. But that's not a very good smiley face. You'd have to be in Brazil in order to see it. Let me put Brazil in here. Let me see here. Edit. Someone give me a city in Brazil. I need a city in Brazil. What is the capital of Brazil?
Brasilia is the capital of Brazil.
Brasilia. Brasilia, Brazil. Got it. Okay, so now we go here. Okay. Yes. No. No, you're not going to see it in Brazil neither. Yeah, you will. You'll be able to see it in the morning, barely, of the 25th. Is that the 25th? It is the 25th. Manaus. Yeah, I got it. Brasilia is the capital. But, anywho, it's kind of depends on where you are in the world to see the smiley face. What does it mean? I think that it has a connotation and a meaning and an interpretation that can be interpreted as a smiling of structure and a seriousness about our beliefs and ourself to manifest what it is that we want. Why do I say that? Because the moon has to do with instincts, Venus has to do with our possessions, our values, and our money, and Saturn has to do with structure and seriousness and control. And Pisces is an emotional sign, so controlling the emotions and solidifying on beliefs that we have, right? And the universe is kind of smiling back like, my guy or my gal, or so there's that. All right, anywho, I'm spent or I need to take a break. So thank you for joining. If you've liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the website, and I'll see you in the next video. Shannon, I love that you love that. Thank you. Ba-da-bop. Be back tomorrow now. Come through.